Celebrity relationships are a segment in pop culture that society has always been obsessed with. There's a natural fascination in watching rich and famous entertainers get with other rich and famous entertainers. It gives us the opportunity to escape our love lives and pay attention to someone else's for the day. One of the first celebrity couples to gain an insane amount of media attention was Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, better known as Bennifer. The two got together in 2002 and became the most publicized relationship of the early aughts, plastered all across tabloids. The relationship didn't last long though, and they eventually broke up 2 years later in 2004. However, earlier this year, to many people's surprise, the infamous couple made a revival. In today's nostalgia-induced world, the relationship is cherished by the public and is seen as cute, but that's not how it's always been. In fact, their love story is a lot more complicated than the general public likes to remember. In this video, we're going to be discussing the rise, fall, and resurrection of the 2000s most hated celebrity couple. Let's get into it. The story of Bennifer begins in early 2002 when they first met to film a movie called Jiggly. Both of the young stars were at high points in their careers. Ben was known as the young prestigious actor and screenwriter who starred in movies like Armageddon, while Jennifer was known as the pop phenomenon who produced multi-platinum albums, successful movies, fragrances, and clothing lines. The two were initially just friends, as Jennifer was still married to choreographer Chris Judd. But after they divorced in July of 2002, Jennifer and Ben moved from friends to romantic lovers. The couple's relationship captured public attention in a way that many did not before. To understand why that is, you have to understand how the media industry was changing at the time. The transition began in the year 2000, when Us Weekly went from a monthly trade magazine to a tabloid in attempts to compete with People magazine. A short while later, other tabloids such as In Touch and OK were created, and together they formed a media monster that hunted celebrities down. Ben and Jennifer were one of the first couples to be photographed relentlessly, and they had no trouble giving the paparazzi the PDA they wanted. The tabloid attention would only get more intense on November 13th of 2002 when Jennifer gleefully announced in a Diane Sawyer primetime interview that the two were officially engaged. Here's a clip of Jennifer showing off her 6-carat pink diamond ring, which was estimated to be $2 million.
Are you engaged?
Yes. It's the most magnificent thing I've ever seen. I still look at it, kind of marvel at it, like, you know? And he was like, I just wanted you to have something that nobody else would have. And
while fascination from the public ensued for the first half of their relationship, after a while, the public started to get sick and tired of hearing Bennifer everywhere. The release of J-Lo's Jenny from the Block music video would be the start of the public backlash that took over their relationship. The video was supposed to be a commentary on the crazy tabloid obsession over Bennifer and how silly it was. But people and critics took it seriously and thought they were complaining about the downsides of being rich and famous. The International Times said in their review, quote, "Poor J-Lo couldn't lounge on her yacht, be adored in a hot tub, or wear her $1 million engagement ring without someone taking her picture. It's not easy being overly wealthy superstars." The video made the public treat their relationship as tacky and embarrassing, and it quickly tarnished both of their images and mass public appeal. Things wouldn't get any better when their movie Jiggly was released. It was a complete critical and commercial failure, and is still to this day considered to be one of the worst movies of all time. As Jennifer and Ben's highly anticipated wedding day approached, the public scrutiny only grew more intense. Tabloids printed facetious and defamatory rumors, such as Ben having to sign a prenup guaranteeing Jennifer sex 4 times a week, or that he was required to fork up $5 million every time he cheated. They essentially became the laughingstocks of Hollywood and were primary jokes for late-night talk shows and SNL. In September of 2003, Bennifer announced they would be postponing their wedding day due to the excessive paparazzi attention. They put out a statement stating, quote, "When we found ourselves seriously contemplating hiring 3 separate decoy brides at 3 different locations, we realized that something was awry." On January 22nd of 2004, just a few days before their new expected wedding date, Bennifer officially announced that they called off their engagement and had broken up. Though the two never gave the exact reason as to why they broke up, they both explained in later years that the excessive tabloid culture played a big role in the demise of their relationship. Jennifer further explained this in a People magazine 2018 interview.
We didn't try to have a public relationship. And we just happened to be together at the birth of the tabloids. And we were kind of the hot couple at the time, you know? And we may have played into that at the beginning because it was fun, and then it was not fun. Then it was like destroying us, you know? And to be on the cover of a magazines, I remember they did an interview with Ben after we had broke up, and they handed him a stack of magazines like this, and they were like, "These are all the covers you guys were on while you were together." And it was just all tabloids. And it was like, oh my God. And it was just a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure. And I think, you know, different time, different thing, who knows what could have happened. But I will say that there was a genuine love there. And like you hear it in the music.
After their relationship, both Ben and Jennifer had to work really hard to rebuild their reputation. Jennifer got back up relatively quickly and has now established herself as a global icon and the hardest working woman in showbiz. Ben, however, has had a tougher time with his public image, and it's mixed between his alcoholism, bad tattoo, and endless memes about his sad face. Both of them individually went on to get married and had kids, but after going through a multitude of divorces and breakups, the two lost lovers found themselves single once again at the beginning of this year. The world would be absolutely shocked when reports came in that Bennifer actually made a revival. The media immediately started calling it Bennifer 2.0, and celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Jennifer Lawrence, and even Ben's ex-girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow have all shown their support for the couple on social media. Whether Bennifer is captured at red carpets, private dinners, or walking the streets of New York, the public wants to follow every step. Unlike the 2000s, the public actually likes their relationship and can't get enough of the couple. It's one part to the ongoing nostalgia wave where we as a society are getting a second chance to relive the 2000s and make amends with the way we treated celebrities at the time. Janet, Mariah, and Britney have all gotten re-evaluations for the mistreatment they endured. Bennifer seems to be next in line, and hopefully this time we learn to cherish the iconic couple a bit more. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, it would be forever appreciated if you liked, comment, and subscribed. To be notified when a new flashy video is up, feel free to hit the bell button after subscribing. For more pop culture content, make sure to follow Flashy Magazine on Instagram. That's all for now. Thank you guys again for watching, and we hope to catch you at the next video real soon.